I gotta keep it straight with you guys. 324. I truthfully was up maybe give or take about 20 minutes ago. All right, you see, I had full intentions of going to the sneak peek today, but as you can see, that didn't work out. I had gotten up a little bit earlier today. I got up around 9 o'clock. I was all ready to go at 9:30, but then my body really had different plans for me. I was not feeling well. I was not wanting to go out today. Well, even though I kind of did, but again, my body had other plans. I had like the whole day planned out. I was ready to go for the sneak peek, but again, it fell short. Didn't end up going. So I guess that'll happen next time or something. If anything, I guess beginning of April is the first, well, not the first, but a Philadelphia regional. So, yeah. All right, but if anything, that brings up another point. Exactly when am I going to do anything except eat and talk to you guys or whatever? That's up in the air. I kind of have some plans for what I want to do. It's just a matter of when I choose to go out and do them. It'll probably be a weekend kind of thing. Like, I want to bring you guys to like museums or some shit in Philadelphia. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But for the most part, I'm not the most exciting person. You'll come to figure that out rather quickly. That all being said, though, I hope that doesn't discount me from the fact from being able to at least make an interesting vlog kind of style video. I'm sure it'll evolve as we go, but right now we're just kind of sitting in the basics. So that being said, I'm going to eat my Chipotle, and we'll meet you guys back at the lab probably. So see you there. Hey!
Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring.
What's up, my Nimrods? It's Gage coming back at you guys again with another dose of that fresh, never frozen Yu-Gi-Oh content. I thank you so much. 1,000,000,000% thankful that you guys would spend a couple minutes with me here today to talk about a children's card game we both mutually enjoy so fucking much. So with the sneak peek being this weekend, I thought I'd go over what exactly is going to be the most impactful card of Extreme Force. I think there's a very obvious answer for people, but I do think there's also another answer hidden underneath that a lot of people aren't looking at. A lot of people are thinking of in the now exactly what's going to be the most impactful, the best card at the moment, but I think over time that answer may change. So what do I actually have for you guys is I have two cards I just want to talk to you guys real quick about that I actually haven't discussed in full on this channel yet, and I'm going to tell you why I believe they are the most impactful cards of Extreme Force. One of them is a card you're going to immediately see a shitload of, and then the other card is one that I think in the future you're just going to see this card absolutely everywhere, so it might be something you want to pick up early while you're not seeing it as often. The first and probably the very obvious choice that players will gravitate to when asked what exactly is the most impactful card of Extreme Force is probably none other than Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite. You've definitely heard of this card from other YouTubers, and if you haven't, you've probably been living under a rock, because this card's absolutely bonkers. It requires 2 Pendulum Monsters. If it's Link summoned, you can add 1 Pendulum Monster from your deck to your extra deck face up. Once per turn, you can target 1 other face up card you control, destroy it, then add 1 face up Pendulum Monster from your extra deck to your hand. If a card's in your Pendulum zone leaves the field, draw 1 card. You can only use this effect of Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite once per turn. A lot of players, pretty much actually every player, will tell you that this card is easily distinguishable as one of the best cards of Extreme Force, probably one of the best cards we've had in a very long time. Debatably, actually, one of the strongest Link monsters we've had of all time, too. Very deserving of its secret rare status. You're going to be seeing this card a lot, really, in the next coming months here. Really, actually, probably in the next week when the set is actually officially dropped. Pendulum Magicians is already a go-to choice for most players when wanting to play the meta right now. It's either just Spiral, Pendulum Magicians, or you can play some other quirky decks that sometimes stand a chance, but really those and Trickstar are the main three, kind of the trifecta, if you will. Heavy Metal Foe Electromite really seals Pendulums as being the top dog for this format. I think they might actually surpass Spiral with this simple support card just because of how insane it is. You heard me read all three effects. All three of them are literally amazing. There's no drawback to playing this card. It's, I think the best thing about it is the fact that it's generic for Pendulum monsters. Imagine if it was just Metal Foe monsters, you probably actually wouldn't see this card nearly as much. But the fact that Pendulum Magicians don't have to sacrifice anything to play, and it's absolutely insane for Pendulums, I really see no reason that this card won't be finding its way in the meta immediately. Literally all three of its effects are absolutely insane. It's probably one of the best Link of Rain pack cards we have. And the fact that this is probably one of the only good ones that we have in this set. We still have a whole bunch of the other ones we're waiting on. What is it? Crystal Needle Fiber we're waiting on, the Arrow Mage one. These ones are all really ridiculously good too, but we just don't have them yet. But Heavy Metal Foe Electromite easily is going to seal the deal as Pendulum Magicians being a top dog this format. You'll see it right away, and it'll be crushing heads right away. But now to the other card I was talking about. This one is a card that's being talked about, yes, but I do think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on it. I do think it's going to be a card you're going to see in the future more than you will see Heavy Metal Foe Electromite. That card is Saryuja Skulldread, or Skulldeet, as I probably would be calling it more often, because that's its OCG name, and I think it's a lot easier to say. 2+ monsters with different names, gains effects based on the number of monsters used for its Link summon. Main thing is when you use it with 4, you draw 4 cards, then place 3 on your hand to the bottom of the deck. With 3 of them, you can special summon a monster from hand, and with 2 of them, you boost a dude that it's connected to, which that one's not that great. Everybody talks about how ridiculous the 4 effect is, which, by the way, it's fucking insane. Drawing 4 and putting 3 on the bottom of your deck literally probably is just gonna fix any hand you can make, any hand you can dream of. But also on top of that, the fact that you're just able to special summon a monster for free with its effect, hey, that's fucking broken. This card can be made with 1 card. That 1 card is Grinder Golem. Grinder Golem is literally insane. I've talked about it before. This is a card that just definitely shouldn't be legal. I think it's semi-limited in the OCG now, which that's even a shocker. I don't think this card should be in any capacity at 3, but then again, it is, which I think this card will be making a lot of decks possible, a lot of combos possible, just for the fact you can make it off of 1 Grinder Golem. I understand when we're talking about that, that might be just a little bit odd to say, hey, it's good with Grinder Golem, but yeah, it costs 4 monsters, what else are you gonna summon it with? Well, pretty much actually fucking everything. To really see how good this card is and how I think it's gonna be one of the most impactful cards of the entire Link era, dare I say, unless we get something even more absurdly broken than this, we have to really just look at the other Link 4 dudes we have in the arsenal and compare. Borreload Dragon's an extremely powerful card, but it's good because of the fact that it can't be targeted by card effects and it scoops up a monster when it attacks. That's a good effect. It's actually worth its $35 price tag, most would say. The other one, Firewall Dragon, was upon the initial release of these Link monsters and still is one of the most powerful Link monsters to date. But actually, I think none of them compare to that of Skulldeet. They actually serve very different purposes. But I think Skulldeet even has just a major edge over Firewall Dragon because of the Skulldeet actually has the facility to, of course, special summon a monster from hand, but you don't have to go through the hoop that Firewall Dragon sets for it. Whereas if a monster that it's linked to gets sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one from your hand. That's pretty easy to accomplish, I'm not gonna lie, but Skulldeet does it for free. But also Skulldeet's 4 effect is just absolutely insane and is one that if you resolve, like I said, fixes any hand. The main ridiculous thing I think of when I think of this card is if you go off on your Grinder Golem loop, or you're able to make it and you just fix your hand and get to your Predaplant Orphos, Scorpio, you just special summon that daddy from your hand, and then you can get the other one, get Brilliant Fusion, and just even do more crazy shit. You lost your normal summon, but that genuinely doesn't matter when you're special summoning a ridiculous amount of cards. I think the fact that you can draw 4 cards pretty much says it gives you the ticket to make any combo that you wish. I think Skulldeet, or Skulldread, as it's known in the TCG here, is going to be one of the most timeless Link 4 Link monsters we have, and probably will be for the entire Link era. Let me know what you guys think is the most impactful card of Extreme Force. No, it's not Scramble Egg. It's not going to be a funny joke. I don't think a lot of people will appreciate it. No, actually, who knows? Some people think that's good humor, I guess. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Please do drop them in the comment section below. But that being said, I actually am going to take you guys. We got to talk about something real quick about this new kind of vlog format. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but this is actually really important. So yeah, let's get to it. Transition. Hey, what's up, guys? So we got a couple things we got to talk about real quick regarding this vlog kind of style of videos. I asked for some feedback on what people thought of the first two. I really thought 2 was a good kind of base number to get some at least decent feedback off of. You can find those results right here. And we're going to learn a lot from that. Oh, geez. And I'm very grateful for the feedback that you guys gave me. I actually think it helps moving forward what I'm going to do with this kind of style of video. So after reviewing this, what exactly is the plan for this kind of style of video? I'm very thankful, first of all, that only about 6 or 7% of you, this is what it was currently, I'm actually doing post editing, so it's not going to be an exact number, but 6 or 7% of the people said that they do not like the vlog format. It's actually really nice to have 90% of the people saying that they enjoyed it in some way, but the big number that I want to point out is the around 65% of people saying that they'd rather prefer it be on some videos and not all of them. This is not a statistic that makes me mad in the slightest. I'm very much for trying new things and seeing if it works out. And I guess this is something that I will be able to do occasionally. So here's my promise to you guys. I will keep this style of videos for when I do things outside of the lab for Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever I would go to an event or even just a local tournament, I will probably do this kind of video. But that being said, that means you're not going to be seeing it as much. I don't go to locals that often. You'll probably be able to see it more frequently over the summer when I'm back working at my local trading card shop, because that's when I'm able to just attend locals casually whenever I feel like it. But at college, that means you'll probably not be seeing this style of video a lot, except when I decide maybe to go to the occasional Yu-Gi-Oh! Night to do something. So that's going to be the name of the game for moving the style forward. I really thank you guys for your feedback. Really, this was just kind of a personal explorative kind of thing. I wanted to see if I was able to do something like this. And you know what? I think I am. I just like pushing my personal limits, seeing what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do. I do think I have a lot of skills that maybe most people do not, and I really just like putting them to the test and improving them. It's a hobby of mine. So thank you guys again for that feedback on the style of video. I'm glad that a lot of you, the majority of you, do enjoy it. But I will keep it to something minimalistic, something that you guys can anticipate, or at least is that the right word I was looking for? That you guys can be excited to be released, not just something daily that you would expect of me. I can see where it would get stale for some people. I will playlist the last 3 videos, the vlogs, into a playlist. I'm also going to do some cleanup work with my channel and put them all on playlists. Videos that belong where they are in my series and everything are all going to go in playlists. And for the future, vlog style videos will be titled differently. They'll be thumbnailed differently so you can distinguish them from my regular content. That being said, regular content will resume tomorrow. Thank you guys for your feedback, and I hope you guys enjoy this kind of video, and stay tuned for the next one that's like it. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of that great fresh never frozen Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with regular content. Thanks for watching, guys. Nim Nim signing out.